Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the new trading week. I'm Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So yeah, as we often get, we have this reversion to the mean price action. We obviously had this push up over the weekend into our resistance zone, and then we've come back down to roughly where we started the weekend's price action. But yeah, so you will obviously note it is another rejection of this resistance zone, and we are currently looking to put in a low somewhere. Obviously, we want it to be put in around this level. Maybe even into this support zone again on a wick basis, but certainly we want to be holding this support zone and holding this trend line, making a move back up and then taking out 36k and getting into the top half. That is the Goldilocks scenario. That is what we are looking for. Obviously, if we come down and we lose 33,000, then it will start to look pretty bad, and we would certainly be targeting moves down to 30,000. And obviously, as we know, if we get down there, then well, anything could happen, couldn't it? Up to and including losing 30,000 and coming deep into the 20,000. So yeah, pretty much having a pullback into the open of traditional markets here. And then yeah, we obviously want this to get supported in line with our support zone and our trend line, get back up and finally break through this $36,000 level that we have tested quite a few times here and has resisted price action for a period of time now. If we go over to Ethereum Bitcoin, the Ethereum Satoshi pairing, we can see we are still looking quite good in this. Still squeezing its way upwards, so this is obviously a good barometer for the health of the crypto market, and hopefully can tell us, is telegraphing the fact we will recover from here and get through 36,000. If we do go to the Bitcoin dominance as well, as you can see, that is looking quite weak here, looking like this is going to be the local high. And then yeah, obviously we've got these lows here that we can see, this horizontal. We will draw this in, and then we've got our one underneath that we've got. But yeah, I mean, roughly around here. Take this out, we're going to take out all of this price action here, and then yeah, I think that will accelerate us well, ultimately back down. And then if we come all the way, I mean we're realistically going to be targeting lower lows if we do into our 30%. So that would obviously be very, very good for altcoins, and on the basis that it's only really going to do this if Bitcoin does recover and continue upwards. We're going to obviously have a higher Bitcoin value, and then alts even higher relative to that. So it could be a massive money maker for us if that happens. So yeah, but ultimately we are still languishing around these lows, and we do need to get above 36k. We do then need to take out this 40k, and then we do need to start getting wet and wild in this 40 to 60k region basically, before, well, ideally in an ideal world, breaking upwards. But I mean, you could look at it this way though, if you are in altcoins and we do get a move basically into the deep 50ks, and even if we don't make new all-time highs, that is going to be not far off a 2x for Bitcoin. And then if the altcoins then do perform better than Bitcoin in that obviously move as well, as in the dominance comes down whilst the Bitcoin comes up towards the deep 50ks, then that is going to be a big massive opportunity to make a lot of money in altcoins, potentially even then get out of those trades while we wait to see what happens, see if Bitcoin just breaks to new highs, and then either it'll break to new highs or it'll put in a lower high and come back down, and then we'll just be sat waiting to decide what we want to do. So yeah, that is that. If we look at the stock market, the S&P futures, they are just easing off a tad into this open, well, off 4-hour-9 as well. But yeah, maybe we'll have a sideways week, which I'll have to see. But things are obviously getting looking like at some point they do want to have a consolidation stroke pullback. The DXY as well, we need to get back into this zone, then we need to get back testing this zone, and then we need to get back below this zone. But yeah, you can see we've had this move above, this sort of a fake out. We now want to get continuation back down here, but I would obviously be cognizant of potentially printing a somewhat slanted cup and handle, but yeah, but obviously we'll see if we do start to bottom out here and curl back up, then obviously that will be on the table. If we do just come down, then clearly it won't be. So other than that, stochastics on Bitcoin, I mean, this is clearly looking like an ascending triangle here. Is this our last test? All I would say, just a bearish point just on this shorter term in potential ascending triangle is that often these triangles, they do break out. They don't run all the way to the end. If they run to the end, then I mean, it's not likely, but it's not like it's normally, if they're going to break up, he would have done it here, is what I'm saying. But I guess it was kind of the weekend. So the fact we've come so deep into this potential formation means we will potentially just carry on trading sideways, or break down and not break upwards. So yeah, just a little bit of a bearish point there. 4 hour coming down here, so potential bullish reset if assuming we can hold that $33,000 level, and then we're going to be relying on these higher time frame ones to help us keep the upward price action, get us back to 36,000. But obviously the 10 hour you can see looking to turn back over, 12 hour also looking to turn back down as well. Daily is losing its upward momentum there. 2 days kind of doing its thing, 3 day kind of doing its thing, 5 days still down there, and weekly looking to turn back up. So I mean, to be honest, that shorter time frame, the stochastics are not necessarily angled in the direction, but they are in the bullish half of the area, so they can still potentially well get us turning back up. But yeah, if they do keep coming down, they do accelerate to the downside. I mean, it's only realistically going to coincide with price action about $1,000 lower if that does happen below 33,000, and then we do know we're in trouble anyway. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking at here. So yeah, realistically speaking, if we close any 4 hours below 33,000, we are in trouble. You could even go so far as to potentially say 33,500. We're in trouble, and that is literally just it's just a stone's throw away from price action. So realistically, we need to get supported. We need to get back to 36,000 and onwards towards 38,000. Otherwise, yeah, things could start to look difficult. And if I had to guess what would happen, Actually, I'm about 50-50. I don't really know. I don't think the stochastics look too good for us, but overall, I do think we've got a good chance just based on the DXY coming down and stock still looking good. So yeah, I'll be 50-50. So yeah, interesting to see how this plays out. Yeah, that is it. So yeah, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.